delightful people out there. Thanks so much for keeping it plugged into Clever News. As usual, well, not as usual. I was out last week. I was sick.
You're all better now,
but I'm all better now. So yes, hi, I'm Deidre Behar, joined back and better than ever with Katie Krause.
Hey guys.
And it's been a pretty explosive week. I feel like we have a lot of explosive weeks, but
I know.
this one, lots of hot button news. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Kind of a big deal. Rob and Kristen are rumored to either be back together or at least on speaking terms.
Yeah.
So basically, People Magazine, Us Weekly, a whole bunch of outlets have all these sources that are saying that Rob and Kristen finally met up face to face for the first time in LA over the weekend. We're not exactly sure what went down, but they're saying that Rob has sort of reconciled with her. He feels really bad about, you know, the whole situation and whatnot, but he's so in love with her. He's so indebted to her forever that sometimes it's easier said than done to go ahead and just move on, especially when Kristen's being very adamant about it was a one-off, it was just a mistake this one time, and you know, she's obviously desperate to get back together with him. Healthy choice?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely confirmed that they did meet up over the weekend of September 15th. People Magazine actually confirmed it as well. I guess their friends, or our sources that are friends, are saying that they definitely think that they will get back together because it's harder for them to live without each other than it is to get past her affair with Rupert Sanders. I don't know if I think it's healthy, but I think everyone is entitled to make up their own mind, to do what they please. It's his life. I think I said this last week, I'm so tired of this story, and there's been so many false reports about Rob and Kristen over the past couple months.
It's exhausting.
They hate each other, they have lawyers, they're fighting over house plants, they're selling their house. Some of them are true, some of them aren't. I will believe it when I see it. What I do know is that Rob has been a perfect gentleman this entire time. He is saying that he will walk the carpet with Kristen and Taylor at the Breaking Dawn Part 2 premiere so that people don't throw hate on her and so that the fans will still love her just as much as always. So I know—
Such a gentleman.
Isn't he great?
Oh, such a class act.
But I'm not going to believe anything until I see it, and that's sort of how I feel about it.
I could not agree more. I echo all of your sentiments right there. There's just so much speculation always, and we've said this how many times? I feel like a broken record, but we wish them the best. We only want— Jinx, you owe me soda. We only want the best for them, and we want them to keep the peace, and I give them 2 freaking thumbs up for keeping the maturity and making progress.
Cheers.
Cheers. What's rumor number 2?
Rumor number 2 is more of— it's a hot mess story, you guys. Amanda Bynes and Lindsay Lohan, for that matter. What is going on with these girls? What is the root of their problem? Amanda Bynes, all these reckless driving incidents, and then after Lindsay Lohan sort of took to Twitter to slam her, also was arrested early Wednesday morning in New York City for hitting a pedestrian and leaving the scene.
Why does it all sound so familiar?
It's too much. What do you make of this debacle? Because I just—
At the end of the day, I mean, I think it very plain and simple boils down to your foundation, your health, and your sanity. And I think I love Hillary Duff. I cannot praise Hillary Duff enough. I think she's normal, I think she's happy, and I think she's sane. And I think the reason that she's managed to keep such a nice, delightful reputation for herself is because she stayed grounded and she found great things, like great people to surround herself with and a husband, and now she has a child. I think these girls, Amanda and Lindsay, I think they were probably given too much too soon, and now in their mid-20s, they've sort of fallen off of the deep end. And you know what, if you want to be young and have fun, that's 100% fine. But when you start endangering people on the streets of Los Angeles by driving recklessly—
and New York,
clipping a pedestrian in New York, driving drunk, I mean, these are things that are just inexcusable. Right. And please, for God's sake, take accountability for your actions and get the help you need. It's that simple.
I agree, and a lot of people are blaming the parenting, but I don't exactly agree with that. I know Dina Lohan was on Dr. Phil this week, and everyone was up in arms over her interview and how she couldn't take accountability for anything either. She made excuses for everything. She deflected every single question that was asked of her from Dr. Phil. She made excuses for Lindsay, saying, well, if she was in New York, half of these things would be crossed off that list of infractions.
Completely irrelevant.
And it's like, I don't agree with that, because you are teaching Lindsay that it is okay to make excuses for your actions, but at the same time, both ladies are 26 years old. There have been numerous kids out there that don't have any parents whatsoever or are in way worse off situations.
People in dire straits,
and it's like, you know right from wrong. You know what to do. And if your problem is bigger than just choosing right from wrong. If it is, you know, an alcohol or drug-related problem, get help.
There's so many resources out there.
Yeah, I agree.
You have the world in the palm of your hand. You have money, you're young, you have so much to be thankful for. So just don't endanger the innocent people on the streets.
I agree.
And get yourself back to making movies, what we loved them for originally.
I know.
Okay, thanks. I'd like She's the Man Too with Channing Tatum. Thank you.
Would he do that? We can only hope.
We can only hope.
Well, moving on to rumor number 3.
Yes.
It's this whole X Factor judging debacle. Today, Perez Hilton came out and said that he has sources saying that Khloe Kardashian and Mario Lopez are this close to signing a deal. TMZ is refuting that, saying, well, E has an exclusivity contract with all the Kardashians, and they might be a roadblock in the contract signing for Khloe.
Yeah.
I just want to throw out there really fast, I don't exactly love the idea. I love the Kardashians. You can always count on me to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm going to watch Kourtney and Kim Take Miami, of course. Shout out to Scott Disick because I love him.
Who gets a shout out of the new Kanye song, may I add.
Yes, amazing. But I am not, she has so many jobs. Give somebody else a shot. It's like, I almost feel like the X Factor, because they lost out to The Voice in the ratings, I feel like it's almost like a desperate ploy a little bit to like bring in more stars, more stars. We need more people with big audiences. And that just sort of reeks of desperation to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think there's so much star power up on the judges' table that I think it would have been a really nice contrast to, you know, obviously they got rid of Steve Jones, but bring in somebody who is by trade a host, who knows what they're doing.
Well, Mario Lopez is a host.
Mario Lopez is a host, but you know what? He already has another hosting gig. Let's bring in someone like Steve Jones, who we didn't really know, and personally, I really liked. I thought he was good looking, I thought he was charming, I didn't think he stole the attention too much, because we need to remember that the focus of the show is the talent, the new talent.
Yeah.
There's already so much of that attention being displaced onto the judges, and I think that that's great. I really like Demi Lovato as a judge, I really like Britney Spears as a judge. But as far as the hosts are concerned, you know, Simon was going around town being like, I want someone who's not usually a host, whatever. But I think that, you know, that's the job. The job is to host. I don't know why you wouldn't hire a host. But, you know, let's hope it all works out for the best. I think you're right. Khloe and the rest of the Kardashians are phenomenal at being entrepreneurs, at being media personalities. But hosting a show, I don't know how that's going to fare.
I think because she's so funny, her humor
It'll come off well.
Yeah, I think it would come off well, but at the end of the day, we're not going to know until the final announcement is made. The first live show is November 1st.
I believe so.
Yeah, November 1st, so we'll know either then or right before then, I'm guessing, maybe sooner. But those are just our opinions.
Yes.
I would like to see someone else, not a Kardashian, taking on the show. Yeah.
Yes.
But we want to know what you guys think. Why don't you break down all 3 rumors for us?
Yes, you guys have to hit us up below in the comment section. Let us know if you guys think it's a healthy choice for Rob and Kristen to get back together. Let us know if you think Lindsay and Amanda Bynes maybe need to seek some professional help. And let us know who you would want to see as the hosts on The X Factor.
That's right, you can leave us all of your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, both Deidre and I will reply to you. And also make sure that you hit that subscribe button.
Hit it hard, hit it.
Just click, click, click,
One click.
subscribe.
One click to happiness.
Because guess what? You'll get new episodes of Rumor Patrol every single Friday and all the latest news on all of your favorite celebrities.
Woo!
In Hollywood, from our Clever News studio, I'm Katie Krause for Deidre Behar.
Love you.
And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good weekend.
Have a fun weekend.